Go ahead.
All right. All right, we're here outside of 4 North Milton Avenue in Patterson Park. It's our next project. Let's do a quick video walkthrough, kind of for our own documentation purposes, and also for any kind of comparison of before and after throughout the project. It's useful to have this kind of stuff documented. But anyhow, I'll get out of the frame real quick if you want to just show the property. It's covered in the formstone, which we intend to remove. And up top, you can see either neighbor has really nice cornices, so we'll have to come up with something with that regard. Cornices are beautiful but expensive. But let's walk through. This property hasn't been updated for a very long time, as is typical with everything that we can get our hands on. So this property still has the vestibule in place. So you've got original tile on either side of the vestibule. I'm guessing this tile is somewhere from the 60s or 50s. It reminds me of my high school or like elementary school maybe.
I don't know, I feel like I'm in a lunch cafeteria.
Right. But the tiles, you know, while it might not be our favorite color, I think can certainly be incorporated into this renovation because it is original. If you come in and you flip around, you'll be able to check out the original transom with stained glass and the trim around the door that we will also have to maintain. Nice arch at the top too. It's an arched transom. But everything else in this property is, what would you guess, 70s, 60s?
It has a very 70s,
Yeah.
70s feel to
A
it.
lot of wood paneling, a lot of smoke damage from whoever lived here.
One of the cool things is these burn marks on the floor of when the previous owner used to drop a cigarette out of their hands while they fell asleep on the couch. So each one of those were burns as it burned through the shag carpet that they said was once here.
And I'm just going on a limb here. I don't think these floors are refinishable. So these are going to be new.
I don't think they're originals either.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a shame. We like to refinish when we can, but I don't think this is going to be part of this particular job. We've got this faux brick everywhere. I'm sure this is covering an old fireplace. Actually feels hollow, but we'll know more during demo. But obviously, things like this we're not worried about maintaining for historical reasons. It's just going to get ripped out. But we'll be maintaining the size of the windows, the openings of the windows, the transoms, any historic trim. This staircase, we don't typically like staircases to bisect the building like this, but this is a large enough property, and either side of the staircase is large enough that I think we can incorporate this in the renovation and not change it. We are hoping to open this wall up to give more of an open floor plan, but we're working with the city's Historical Tax Preservation Society, and we'll see what we can and cannot do, but that is something that we hope we can do and still maintain those standards. But there's a pretty wide staircase, so I don't see why we couldn't work with these. This is fine. And it's not too terribly steep, and actually has some character to it, so. And in the back, just as typical with most of these row houses, we just have, you know, the kitchen in the back with the drop ceiling, not particularly interesting back here, but kind of dated in the era. Yellow tiles from whoever smoked here, but obviously it's all coming out. You can see there's a air conditioning unit in the back wall. Obviously this place has no central air, and that will be changing as well. But all of this comes out. Nothing terribly interesting to see back here. So again, most of the original door casings and everything appear to have been removed. There's just wood paneling on top of just about every inch of this place. So again, we'll know more after demo, but I'm not seeing anything worth keeping or maintaining. Whenever we go through these properties, we always look for the things we can maintain that are historic, but it actually seems kind of limited on this property. Be careful in here because this ceiling is caving in. So
You see the years of water damage have finally taken their toll.
and these are pretty low compared, I can touch this compared to the other parts of the ceiling, which is probably, what, 9 feet near the edge.
Once we rip these ceilings down, we'll be able to tell how much more damage is up there, if it's joists that need to be replaced. There's the old radiator heat.
Yep, we got the trim is removed on this, the original trim at least. This is someone put aluminum cap on this, which is what you typically see outside to protect from weather. I don't know why it's inside unless they had leaky windows at one point.
Yeah, so the same on this window here.
But it looks like if you look at the top, and it's probably not worth even putting on the video, but it looks like there might not have even been trim up there. It's probably just all flush with the wood paneling, and they've just built a windowsill and trim out of aluminum. So sadly, nothing for us to really restore there or maintain. And again, I'm guessing this is our fireplace behind here. We'll know. That one doesn't feel hollow. We'll know once we take that off. Typical of houses of this era is to have this kind of middle room, functionally obsolete in today's floor plans. Today's buyers don't really love a room like this. It's a walk-through bedroom, there's a closet, but of course people these days don't like having walkthroughs, but that's what we're dealing with. There is a skylight.
Let's see if I can get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was behind this paneling that we had to move. So at least we've got some natural light in the center of the building. And a rear bedroom with a bath that was clearly not from this era. Well, it could have been from the era this house was built, because they would put plumbing in the back like this, and you'd see the pipes on the back of the building. And this back window is also aluminum capped, so there's nothing old trim-wise there that's obvious to us, at least. Yeah, this is aluminum all the way around. Unfortunately, but we'll put back trim most likely that looks more consistent with the history of this property. But anyhow, that's it. That's a quick rundown of 4 North Milton.